something serious. I feel like this 8-8 portal has been the most crucial portal ever. Listen, it's like, yeah, this one was way heavier than um the 11-11 portal. Okay? This one right here, I feel like the 11-11 portal don't have nothing on this one. All the things that occurred today. And and I'm talking about prior to now. So as we are approaching the 11-11 portal, it's gonna be critical. Okay? If this one right here was something serious today, right? 8-8 today. What you think? We got 9-9. We got 10-10. We got 11-11. And we got 12-12. And each and every last one of these portals means something. But this one was by far this Uranus energy. Wow, I don't even know about this Pluto. Listen, Pluto's still going backwards. Okay? And it's people are paying for things, okay? that that occurred before. All right? In the past is what before mean, right? And each and every portal is gonna get, it's gonna hit harder and harder, is what I'm hearing. So brace yourself, okay? 8-8 portal. We have the sun at the bottom of the deck in Leo season. And although a series of events occurred on this day, you still could have, it's like whatever you've been through today alone, I feel like you could have definitely got past whatever occurred, but it was like a series of events happening, okay? Back to back. I see 29-11. I'm telling you guys about this 11-11 portal. This is going to be unlike no other. Okay? So let's see what we have for the messages. I had to share that with you guys. And the ones that been through it today, you already know what I'm talking about. But it also too taught you a lesson. And the lesson was you learn not to worry today. Okay? Whoever you are, you learn not to worry today because you realized the truth. And the truth is that God had your back. And he showed you today. He showed you today. I don't know what it was, but he showed you why you shouldn't be worrying. Look, we have the sun here. And look, wow, look what was under, look what was hiding behind the sun. Guys, see what I'm talking about? Listen. So this energy alone, this is like the sun was hiding this Three of Swords energy. I thought this was one card. So with that being said, this is what you were able to put behind you today. Now you know, like I said, it clarified what I just said. Now you know that you don't have to sit in this worrisome energy. Okay? Because it was a proven, it was proved to you today. And it's a proven fact now moving forward that you are covered. Okay? That you are covered. And this is what you need to be focusing on here on out. Knowing that the Most High have your back in any type of situation. And I feel like you had to take time today and acknowledge the Most High God. Okay? For all that he do for you. And whoever you are, yeah, you, right? Today was one of those days when you had to give thanks. We have the sun here because you learned something new today. See, today was all about you learning something new. And what you learned was that you were really protected. Even though you may say that all the time, everyone that say that they are protected and they are being kept is not kept or protected. But today you learned a valuable lesson because you could have been, it could have been worse. You could have been leaning towards this energy until the Most High stepped in with this sun energy, okay? And made you focus on the good times. And I feel like this is what's occurring for you. So I got to leave this behind this because you were able to put this behind you. And if you ain't ever be able to do it on any other day, today was the day. Today was the day. And that's resonating with who is resonating with. Like I said, the chosen ones. You know what I'm talking about. Okay? And we have 19 on the sun. If you take that 1 away from that 9, what do you have? 8. That's what's happening. 8. You subtract this 1 from this 19. You subtract this 1 from this 9 and it's 8. And if you add that 8 with this 3 of swords energy, you got 11. This was straight up the divine. Today. All right, here we go. Let's see what's happening here. Look at this. Ace of Cups, baby. Listen, didn't I say, listen, this is like the hand of God showing you nothing but love. Do you hear me? Are you listening? Now, this may get a little deep for you real quick. This was you being shown love today. Like I said, today, Ace of Cups. You were gifted this today. Shout out to that 17, like 7 plus 1 is 8. This is what you were gifted today. 56 broken down to 11. You see what I'm talking about? And it's coming in. That's your angel speaking to you, baby. We didn't saw 11, 11. We didn't saw 11. We didn't saw 8 twice. And we just started. This is what you were gifted today. And for some of you chosen ones, if you did not have the wildest, let's say the wildest day today. And what I mean by like wild day, like a crazy day, but everything worked out. Okay, it all worked out. And it could have happened. Let me say this first. For the chosen ones that nothing happened today with, that means that what's to come for you manifested today. And although you are not supposed to boast about tomorrow, you may have a crazy day tomorrow, and the Most High gonna show you His hand. He gonna show you some major love, okay? But like I said, for the ones today, you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about, because there are certain people that's on a different wavelength when it comes down to their journey that they are on. So although it may not happen with energies that been on board, it doesn't mean that you're counted out. It doesn't mean that it's not going to happen. Like I said, it could be any day. You're going to see this, and just know that is all stemming from what this 8-8 portal. Okay? And how you going to know that this message is resonating with you? You're going to have the craziest day. Listen to what I'm telling you. But this is how it's going to end. And all throughout the day, you're going to receive blessings. Listen to me. But it's going to happen in the wildest way. Everything is going to all work out. I really can't explain it. Experience is the best teacher for many, right? And this is why I'm saying that if it wasn't you today, any day, you're going to see exactly what I'm talking about. And make sure you come back and put it in the comments and let me know. Okay? Just say got it. You don't got to go into details. Just say got it. Right? Right. Here we go. We have Holy Spirit for the winning team. Straight up for the winners and the potential winners. So if you have not subscribed to the channel, what are you waiting for? We would love to have you here as a part of the winning team family. Okay? Here we go. Look at this. 7 of Pentacles. Listen, whatever you are investing in, collective, when I tell you this is coming to pass, it's coming to pass. Today is a day that God said, Hakuna Matata. Hakuna Matata. Okay? And you going to, from here on out, you're going to be operating in that energy because today you will show something. You will show something. It might happen after the clock strike after 12. Listen to what I'm telling you. Or it could have been 12 bringing in the 8-8 portal. Okay? 12 a.m. Your time. The key word is your time. The key words is your time. Okay? We got 7 of Pentacles here. You've been investing or you will be. Okay? It's going to all work out. It's what I keep hearing. It's going to all work out. Look at this. There it is. The Fool. Baby, listen to what I'm telling you. And not only, listen, God have the universe is already divinely orchestrated for everything to work out. And you about to take some type of leap of faith, or someone is, with the Fool being here. Or you did already. Okay? You did already. And you successfully did it. See, the 7 of Pentacles is all about investments. It all worked out. Now, see, whatever you've been investing in, you're about to be rewarded for that, is what I'm getting with the Ace of Cups and the Sun being here and the Fool card. Now you off to the next part of your journey. You see how you took that leap of faith? The universe say, jump and I'll catch you. Leap and I'll catch you. And that's exactly what you did. And your cup is full. You don't have no empty cup. And you have a large one. You are now in the next phase of your journey, collective. You are a high achiever. Whatever this 7 of Pentacles energy stand for you, whatever you were investing in, you did that. Now it's on to the next phase. And listen, I'm keep saying it's gonna all work out. It's gonna all work out. You got God involved first, then you got the universe involved. Okay? You don't even know it. And look, even right here, the Ace of Cups, this cup is running over. Look at this. You have enough in this cup to make refills. You see how this cup is spilling over? It's full. This is full. This is a full cup. So this is like you being rewarded like double time. Also, you remember, you see how these are double digit numbers? 8-8. And remember I told you guys you're receiving double for your trouble? This is what this day is. Look at 40 likes. Isn't that double? 2020. Listen to me. Shout out to that 40 like. Listen to what I'm telling you. You're receiving double for your troubles. Everything is working out. You listen. Congratulations, winners. You successfully moved on to the next phase. Okay? And you're about to see that. You're about to see the fruits of your labor. I can't make this up. Listen to me. Listen to me. Double digit numbers. Shout out to that 44 like. And even this 10 is double digits. 5-5. Yeah, your angels are involved in everything. These the signs and synchronicities are synchronicity. This year, shout out to that 45th like. The number 9. We got 10 pentacles. Baby, listen. Someone investments could have doubled. It's like if you had $7, you turned it into 70. You know what I'm talking about? Or it automatically did this. It automatically turned it to 70 if you had 7. 700 could have turned it to 7,000. Something is happening here. It's increased. You're receiving some type of increase because of everything that you were doing. And today was a reminder that you don't even have to worry about the things that you were worrying about before. It's like you asked and you're receiving now. 10:44 on the timer. You can't make this up on a worldly clock. It's 10:44. 17. 17. 717. All your hard work and dedication. All your hard work has paid off, baby. What do we have? Look at this. So manifest. Use this day to call in whatever it is you need, want, or desire. The day is not over. The night is young. Okay? The night is young. The day is young. Some of you already did that. Look at this. The Hierophant, baby. Oh, you so powerful. Look at this. We had a Queen of Swords and you intelligent. We had a Five of Wands. Here we go. Here we go. Are you going undefeated? It's like, why this always happen like this? Why does this always happen like this? Am I tripping? Or did you fully complete this mission as well? Someone want to put their sword down when it come down to you. And I feel like you're going to be surprised. I feel like someone want to end something here. Conflict, strife, arguing, bickering. Because someone is now, they have now acknowledged you for who you are. This is someone that's saying, baby, you the truth. We got 19 on the sun and we got 1 on a magician. That's 20. Double digits, 10, 10. We got the Hierophant here. That go that 5 we were speaking of. That 55, right? That's broken down to a 10. Here's the 5. Someone knew something here. We got the Queen of Swords energy here. I feel like if you are this energy, you are no longer guarded. It's like, you know what? You're like, listen, it is what it is. Today has proven to me that I don't have to be in this type of energy. And it could have been a long time coming. And I feel like you could have kept getting reeled into something because of this negative energy. Someone has got rid of this energy. You left it behind. You took a leap of faith and left this in the past. Sword is down. This came out to clarify the Queen of Swords. And for many of you, you won't understand how important that was for you to do so. Because it was hindering you from moving on to the next phase. Yeah, it was. And this is not something that you can just tell the universe, okay, this is what I'm doing and da-da-da-da. Nah, baby. It's way more realer than that. Because God knows your heart. You see? And if your heart was not in the right place, but your mouth was saying that you changed, but your heart was still harboring some type of energy here. You could never play God. Ever. Okay? He's the author of all things. He knows the truth. So once you started operating from your heart and decided that you were letting go, only then you were able to take this leap of faith and move to the next chapter. And this next chapter is bringing in, we have the sun, We have the Ace of Cups. We have the Seven of Pentacles. We have the Magician. We have the Hierophant. We have the Ten of Pentacles, and your sword is down. Man or woman? Oh, baby. Let's clarify this Five of Wands. What is the Five of Staffs? Give me some spirit. Look, it fell right on top of it. Let's see. Look at this. The Hermit. Look. You needed to go within. And like I said, you can't play God. We got the Hermit that came out, but I'm definitely going to take this in the reverse. I mean, in the upright here. Because everything else came out in the upright. You are in the upright here. Everything came out in the upright. So with the Hermit being here, it's like you had to go within. You know, someone name is Lauren. Or someone last name is here. I'm hearing that. How you can't heal if you ain't right within. You know what I'm talking about? And how you been hearing those lyrics. You know, you heard those lyrics before. And maybe you could be today years old, right? Realizing what that really meant. I definitely feel like Lauren was ahead of the game. Okay? Maybe you were just singing along and it wasn't registering right, right? But it is now. It all makes sense. Okay? Maybe you were listening to respond to if it was a classic or a good song or not, but you wasn't really, you know what I'm talking about? You didn't make it to that phase to where you had to live those lyrics, but now it's hitting different. And so this is what this Hermit energy is. Okay? Yeah. You and look what's on here. The number what? 9. I'm telling you, listen to me. The number 9, this is divine orchestration, baby. This was the year when you heard, whenever, however many years ago you heard those lyrics, it was already written for everything to happen and come into fruition this in a year of 9. Okay? You cannot rewrite history. And so all of these energies that's on this wave about, you know, someone swapping your destiny, baby, nobody is not God. That's giving people more power than God, baby. That was written is how it's going down. God don't care who you are, who you supposed to be, what you got going on. And this is what this is. It was already written because he wrote it like that. He wrote it like that. And what I'm hearing is it's not in a good book. It's not in your Bible. This is the book in the ethers. Okay? This is the ether book. Okay? This is the ether book. Can't be changed. Can't be swapped out. Can't be rewritten. Here we go. Look at this. There we go. We got the 8 of Pentacles. Okay? And what this means, you are being rewarded and judged according to your works. The work you put in is already written. This is what this is. So it was all about divine design for this all to play out in a year of 9. And you're being rewarded for whatever work you put in. It's like, say for instance, if you someone that that's into charity work, right? And you thought it went unnoticed, right? But it's like you knew that God was going to bless you, but you just didn't know when or how or if you had already received it already. It's like you really just don't know, right? All of this was like in the unknown, right? You really just didn't know, but you know what the word said about his word not returning void. And since you were not worrying about, you know, what you did and wanting to be repaid or rewarded for whatever you did, it really caught you off guard. Or it will. Or it will. Yeah, and some of you about to be so fruitful. And I got to leave this 8 of Pentacles right here because it's clarifying the Hermit. Yeah, it is. Some of you guys are real cheerful givers. Yeah, you are. You love to give. And maybe you were mad at yourself for a while. Because it seems like, you were just giving, not mad at the fact that you were giving, but you were not receiving. You really had no one to really just give you. Or it could have been, you know, certain individuals or a certain person or a certain person or two, right? It's like you were always just working and not just working. In the process of this, you were investing into others with the 7 of Pentacles being here as well. Oh, baby, you were being blessed. You see why you got this Ace of Cups? You see why you got these 10 Pentacles? You didn't even know it was going to come back on you like this. Like I said, for many of you, you thought you already received it. Nah. Mm-mm. Nah. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. 6 of Wands. Victory, success, accolades. And this is your season to receive that because you never looked for that. Because why? You were a cheerful giver. God got everything that you did recorded. Everything, all of you are being judged according to your works. Everything that you did is already jotted down. As if he didn't know that you were going to do it. But you still did it. You could have chose anything else. But you stuck to the plan. You stuck to the plan, collective. The divine plan. The plan that he created for your life. The destiny. You stuck with that. Man, listen. You are being rewarded. You are being rewarded. Look at this. The high priestess come through. Divine feminine, who are you? I see 1777, a chosen one. That's a lucky son of a gun. That's who you are. That's who you are, a spiritual advisor. That's who you are. And everything you wanted is coming into fruition. Look at this. I say 777. We got the high priestess that clarified the Hierophant. 5 and 2 is on here. Broken down to a what? 7. And I also see 52 up there across the board. Come on now. Listen to me. Listen to me. The sun is the first one. The number 10 could be significant. Ooh, we got the sun and the star. I said the sun. We clarifying the sun. The first one. We got the magician and we got the star. Look at this. What is this? 17. Didn't I say angel number 717 or your hard work? Listen. Here it is. There go to 7. Here go to 17 on the star. All of your hard work has paid off. 17. 1 plus 7 is 8. The 8 of Pentacles is out here. You are being judged according to your works. Like I said, baby, you about to be... See, whatever this is that you planted, it took time. Because time means seasons, okay? Time is AKA seasons. So you had to go to the root and now you watering it. See? You see how it done popped out? It's harvest time, baby. Listen to me. It's harvest season. It is harvest season for you. It's harvest. You a whole star seed collective. Look at all this beautiful energy that came out here for you. It's like you're righting wrongs or you already like righted a wrong and you inadvertently did this. It's like you didn't even know that this is what you were doing. Because for some of you, you didn't even believe that this was possible. You know how when you grew up, you heard all those myths and, and all of those rhymes and no, this is real. This is real. This is real. And today is the day that God wanted to expose this to you, to let you know. Some of you needed this. Yeah, you did. You needed this. But it's like you already knew, but again, you did not know when. But you believed though, right? You believe that God's word was not going to return void in your life, right? I have chills everywhere. I wish I could show you guys. Listen, what I'm telling you is you had faith. And you kept going. Dude, like whoever you are, it's like no matter what you faced or what you've been through, you kept going. You continue to be you. You continue to give when you ain't even have much to give. Or even if you had something to give, it still was a choice. You know what I'm talking about? You have choices, but you still gave. It don't matter what you gave. You still gave. And that is the reason why you are being rewarded here with everything you want. We got family here. We got the Hierophant if you want marriage. We got the Ace of Cups if you want love. We got all these pentacles out here if you need finances. If you ask for strength, we have the Magician out here. We have the Fool out here. You have the ability to go within. Don't you know that that is a gift within itself? You know how many people cannot go into hermit mode and come out with the answers that you have or you get or the downloads that you receive? You know that that's the reason why it was so much conflict and competition going on, because of your ability to see and be in the know with the hermit and the high priestess energy being here. This is broke. This was look, 9 on the hermit, 2 on the high priestess. 9 and 2 is 11. This is a divine gift. So this is what the conflict, the drama, the competition. This is what this was all about. You didn't waver. You didn't let any of whatever you've been through steer you or rear you off of your divine path. You stayed the course. You stayed the course. You hear me? And if you add this 9 and this 5, okay, this is 14. It was all a part of your divine path. Whether you divine feminine, divine masculine. And we got the number 2 on here. High priestess, high priest energy. 7 times 2 is what? 14. You didn't let this stop you. Nothing that came in your way. Nothing that came in your way. Nothing that was thrown at you. You didn't fall for it. And I'm telling you, we got the 3 of swords and we got the 5 of wands. You had some energies really trying to get you, derail you off of your path. So my name could be Derail. Yeah, they were trying to do so. What do we have? The Emperor come through. Who are you, Darrell? Who are you? The number 4 is on top of there. It's trying to derail you off of your path, but it didn't work. And for many of you, it was all because of an Emperor energy. Okay? Or because you are Emperor. Or because this Emperor has an Empress. You understand what I'm saying? And you still stayed on track. Look at this. The devil in the reverse. You still stayed on track. Who am I speaking to? You still stayed on track. Minus this. Temptation. All of the above. You still stayed on track. Whoever you are. Yeah, look. This was about to fall. You knew not to go dark. You knew not to tap into this energy. You knew that it was a possibility that if you did, you'll be far worse than any one of these individuals that tried to cause you heartbreak that's been replaced with the sun. and place you in conflict that's been replaced with the hermit. You knew that before you went dark, you needed to go within. And that's exactly what you did. You chose that route. You chose that route, collective. You could have did anything else, but you didn't. But you had some stones thrown at you though. Some energy said that you did though. Right? They said that you were everything that you were not. Because of your divinity. Because you were chosen. And they feel like it's unfair. And these energies did not know that. They didn't know who you knew. They didn't know the God that you serve. Because if they did, they wouldn't have been operating in the manner in which they did, working against you, because they felt like it wasn't fair what God did for you and not them. And they never understood that God is not fair. He's just. It's like they didn't understand that. If that's the case, if God was being fair out here, everybody have the same thing. That's what fair is, right? But no, it's only certain ones that can carry certain things. That's why he's just. He give you just what you need and just what you can handle. Look at this. We have a King of Swords energy here. Somebody here then got redeemed. They're coming up out of this energy right here. But I feel like the whole entire time this person was in this energy, and I said I wasn't taking them in. So let's turn this devil energy in the upright, since everything else is in the upright, right? Whoever this energy is, they could have been on demon time until they realized the truth. That whatever this is that they were doing, they were hurting themselves. Lying, controlling, being possessive and obsessive. Somebody started doing the work on themselves. Look at this. Okay, we got chop chop. Chop chop. They started doing the work. Eight of Pentacles. Okay? Well, I was about to say Achy. I don't know if that's someone's name, but I clearly was about to say Achy. Could be someone's nickname. But however, this person started doing the work and they realized. Okay? This is someone that realized that they were only hurting themselves. Right? So this is someone that started doing the work to get themselves out of a King of Swords energy in the reverse, to turn into the King of Swords in the upright, to start operating from a place of intelligence here. And only then they will be able to cross over into this Emperor energy or Emperor status. And that's what's happening right now. But why is the devil here? I feel like this person is now obsessed. They didn't move that controlling nature and possessiveness to obsessing over making a change here. Wow. Listen. Someone is obsessed with being this emperor. I can't make it up, y'all. Someone flew out. Hold on. Look at this. They're obsessed to become this emperor. Look what flew out. The Two of Cups. Because they know for certain that they have a counterpart. Okay? And that counterpart is you. This emperor energy has an empress. Yeah, this emperor does. I just saw 3838. Okay? Nothing but the 11s. Listen to what I'm telling you. And we have a 4 and the emperor and a 2 of cups. Okay? So 4 and 2 is 6. This person knows beyond a shadow of a doubt that you are their past life love, baby. They know that they'll never have another connection like this. And this emperor is seeking out whoever this is. This is who they want. This is who they desire. And this is why they're putting in the work. So they can be up. Like I said, somebody wants to be a high achiever or overachiever. This is someone that's conquering. Okay? And I feel like they completely did it too. With the Fool being here. Whoever this emperor energy is. Because they were operating in this devilish energy. Selfish, manipulative, controlling, possessive, obsessive. You know what I'm talking about? But this person is like, nah. They went through something here. Whoever this person is, they went through something. And they say, listen, now I have to change. I want to change. This is somebody that want to change and wanted to change. Baby, listen. This is happening. Look at this. So they could come in and offer you what? This cup of love. I'm telling you. And what this person is doing over here, taking a leap of faith after they got this cup full right towards you. This Emperor energy. I'm telling you, very, very passionate. This is somebody that's coming in with a passionate offer. Where we have the Knight of Swords coming in to fight for this connection. Yeah. This, whoever, listen, this is somebody that made up their mind today to come in and fight for this connection. They don't see it no other way. But all of this was by divine design. But first, like I said, someone had to want this and they had to choose this. No matter how many signs and synchronicities they saw, it's like the angels couldn't even step in to assist this person unless this person said, I'm ready and I need help. You understand? I'm ready and I need help. Ask for it. That's why ask and you shall receive is a thing. And this is what's happening in this situation. Somebody ready to fight for this connection. They know this is a divine one. Like I said, if you chose love, there you go. If you chose finances, it's here. Whatever you ask for, it's here. Collective. Not just the collective. Winners. Winners. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. We have the Knight of Steps. Didn't I say this person coming? For what? The Four of Wands energy. And then I say if you want marriages here, we got the Hierophant here and we have the Four of Wands. And the Four of Wands represents what? The 1111 portal. And what is on this number 4? Look at this. Look at this. With we have the Four of Staffs, the Four of Wands energy. The number 4 is on the Emperor. And 4 and 4 is what? 8. Somebody got this today. It's 11:11 on the worldly clock. Somebody been making wishes. They've been manifesting this. And they've been waiting on the right time to come in. I'm telling you. Listen to me. To offer you this cup of love. To have the courage to come in and fight for this connection. This is somebody. They want to give you a romantic offer. Okay? They want to give you a romantic offer. Look at this. King of Cups. Come through. Come through, Holy Spirit. Come through. Something shifted. Something changed. We got the Emperor. We got the 8 of Pentacles. They put in work. And the work that they put in was this right here. Look at this. Spirit just said, pick this up. We got the Emperor, the number 4 on here. We got the 4 of Wands here. And 4 and 4, the Emperor and the 4 of Wands, plus the 8 of Pentacles. This 4 and 4 equals 8. And this 8 is what? The 8-8 portal. Shout out to that 88 like. Shout out to that 88 like. Do you hear me? This is, oh my goodness, the Emperor is the only one that's out here. This is straight up about this Emperor energy. And them putting in the work. So their queen or their empress could let down their guard in regards to communication and letting them in. And that's the reason why we got the Queen of Swords that came out with the sword down. And now this person feels safer to go with a certain move. Shout out to that 91st like. 9 minus 1 is 8. Yeah. This is what this is about. Yeah, it is. Top of the deck. Look at this. The Ace of Swords. Straight truth. This is the truth and nothing but the truth. And listen, they want to crown this Empress energy. And they want to come in being able to give to this connection. Like, didn't I say somebody fruitful? Here it is. There go the fruit right there. And this is a man's hand. This is the Emperor's hand. We have the Ace of Cups right here. This is the woman receiving. This Emperor energy is carrying this crown. Okay? From this energy. Okay? Whatever work they've been putting in is all there. We have a crown and we have low-hanging fruit. So it's within reach. And here it is right here. And by the time it gets to you, it's going to be running over. This is what somebody... Man, what? What? Yeah, look, we got the five of coins in the reverse. But again, an upright. See, this is someone that's they trying to come up out of the cold because this is where they were. This is where they were. Are you? Take it as it resonates, right? They put in the work to come up out of this energy with whoever you are. Yeah. Okay. And guess what they were crying over? If you look closely, if you look in this water, there's pinnacles. Okay? There's pinnacles, but they were gone. It's only one right here. This person is soft 5, so it's like it came in and then it left. They didn't have nothing to offer you. This person, if they left you out in the cold, it was for a reason. It felt like they ain't have anything to offer you and they knew who you were. As this high priestess energy, we got divine feminine out here. Look at this. Yeah, this person's like, listen, if I gotta juggle and go through highs and lows, I'm gonna go through this. I need to go and work and make nothing out of something. And that's what this person did because they never had plans on closing a cycle with you. Okay? But they knew that whatever, once they achieved that goal, whatever the end goal was, then they knew that everything could come full circle. They knew everything. Then they can close this cycle. Okay? With the help of the divine. Okay? The number 3. Okay? 21 is significant. Broke it down to a 3. Yeah, this person been working with the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. I'm telling you guys. I'm telling you. The number 3. What do we have? The 9 of Swords to get up out of this energy. Because this is where they were. This is where they were. Somebody made a change. Yep, the Knight of Coins. Here it is. They wouldn't put in hard work. This is someone that wouldn't put in hard work. And like I said, with the 8 of Pentacles, they were dedicated to it too. They decided to make this change. Whoever this is, they decided to do so because they were stuck at a crossroad. They couldn't make a decision. And this is someone that realized that not making a decision is making a decision. Or you realize that for this person, you realize that. Like they weren't making a decision on you, you know, or about something or a connection or whatever the case may have been. It could have just been in their own personal life, you know, because just because you have a 2 of Cups or you have someone that you are ordained to be with doesn't mean that you don't have your own personal life as well. And so even if it didn't have anything to do with you, or this could even be you, maybe it didn't, if this is you, it didn't have anything to do with them. It could have been personal for you and it was personal for this person. Okay? Yeah. Because of this energy. Being stuck. Not being able to make a decision. Not knowing which way to go. We got the 5 of Swords. Yeah, someone was defeated. Yep, but not no more. Here, not no more. And then I said that 2 plus 4, not anymore, because they realized that they were on a mission that was very possible. This is someone that realized that they were on a mission that was very possible here, collective. Past life. They know who you are. Look at this. 9 of Wands, 10 of Cups. Can't make it up. They were in this wounded warrior energy, but they managed to break free from this energy, this 9 of Swords energy, and tap into all of their emotions. If this is someone that didn't show you any emotions, that's over. And like I said, this is if you want it. And the divine, we got the number 3. The divine is all over this because God is what? Love. Okay? It's the highest frequency. And that's the reason why you're getting a whole bunch of, you know, downloads that's speaking of love. And for some of you, you may be in this 2 of Swords energy. Maybe you still can't see it, but you're about to. That's what this is. So adhere to the warning. Take heed to the warning. Listen, if you were blind to it and you like, nah, this wasn't gonna happen and I can't see it, and listen, you this is what you're about to see. Okay? It's all a part of the plan, collective. Anything else, Holy Spirit, for the 8-8 portal messages? Please and thank you. Whoa, whoa. We got the Seven of Cups. We have the Queen of Cups. We have the freaking Tower that fell out. Yeah, it's a tower on the situation. We have the Three of Wands. And then we have the Six of Swords. Yeah, so someone is going to be moving on the smoother, calmer waters. And this King of Cups, they already came out, hoping that they can get you to see things their way. This Queen of Cups energy, this is a mate and a match right here. We have options. This is somebody that wants you to know that you now have options. And look at all this that's surrounding you. Okay? Look at all this. Somebody that's, wow. I don't know. I'm hearing Mariah Carey. I'll give my all to have just one more night with you. I don't know who that's resonating with. Someone name could be Mariah. But however, someone's ships is coming in. Okay? And that's the Tower moment. This is out with the old and in with the new. And like I said, the divine was involved in this. But it was going to happen on this one sweet day. Okay? So we have 7. 16 is here. Broken down to a 7. This is the divine. Yeah. And then, yeah, we have, there's a Tower moment on this energy. Specifically, this energy too. The 5 of Pentacles. If we subtract, we got 16. We got 6 minus 1 is 5. That's that 5 of Pentacles that came out. That someone was crying over. Spilled milk, spurled milk, however you want to nickname it. Okay? We got 6 and 3. Okay? Broken down to a 9. So that's this 9 of Swords energy that's gone. The Tower is hitting all of this. All the numbers are aligning. We got the Tower that's hitting this 9. Okay? The Tower that's hitting this 2. We got the 2 of Swords here and here. Okay? We got the 9 of Wands, the 9 of Swords, and the 5 of Pentacles. All of that negative energy that came out here, okay, is a Tower moment on all of this. Okay? This is what the Tower is for. To flush this energy out. Okay? As well as the devil energy. Where is it? We got the number 6 on here. Okay? This is what this is. To flush this energy out. Period. And look. What else we have? Okay? We have the number 6 on this tower here. Okay? 15 is here. Broken down to a 6. This is what the tower is hitting for. Yeah. All of these numbers somehow amount up to the number 7. Okay? Or 6. And we got the 6 of Cups here. This is a past life connection collector. Okay? Yeah. So whatever is unfolding had to happen here. And it's not just about, like I said, you guys also too had separate journeys. So this is about everything that you guys needed to clear up and, you know, put in work on. Yes, it's a tower's old energy. This tower is hitting this old energy and bringing this new energy in. And that's what the Fool represents. I can't make it up, baby. Here we go. We got the Wheel of Fortune. We got the Wheel of Fortune collective, and we got one more here. Look at this. The 10 of Swords in the reverse. And we got 10 over here, too. That's mixed in this. Look at this. The number 10 is on top of the Wheel of Fortune. It's replacing what? The 10 of Swords. The betrayal, the backstabbing, and all of that. Look. The 10 of Swords and the number 10. Right here. At the top on the towel. It may be backwards to you, but however, and like I say, 10, 10, 20. We said that multiple times. This is being replaced with this. Yeah, it is. It is. That's it. Yep, the deck card. Okay? This is broken down to a 4. 13 is on here. Somebody went through a powerful transformation. And who that was that went through this transformation? The Emperor energy. Okay? That's the Emperor. We got the number 4 on the freaking Emperor. Okay? We got the 4 on the Emperor. Where is the Emperor energy? Oh, baby, this person then took a leap of faith already. Yep. I don't even see the Emperor. I don't even see the Emperor. Yeah, some of you are not about to see something coming. Here we go. And what this Emperor was behind. The 4 of Wands. Okay? The 4 of Wands. Now they want to replace this devil energy that came out right here. They want to replace this energy with something good, okay, or something better. Because at first they were hiding behind this. Now this person hiding behind the 4 of Wands, okay? And this is broken down to a 4. The Emperor is on a 4. 444 could be significant. Okay? 13 broken down to a 4 is somebody that transformed. And last but not least, we have Judgment. Okay? And there go the 20 right there. We got the 10 of Swords. No, that's the 10 of Pentacles. The 10 of Swords and the 10 on the... Man, some of you are so lucky. Someone is born on the 10th. Or someone going to be coming in by the 1010 portal. Whoever this person is, and you going with love, and even if you're not, it's divine orchestration, it's still going to be to happen by the 1010 portal. By the 1010 portal collective. I see 3 10s right here. And then we have 20 right here. Like I said, 10 and 10 is 20. 1010 portal. Okay? Yeah. That's what's happening here. Wow. So I have for you guys for this message. I hope it helped. 5600 on the timer. Broke it down to 11. And I see you guys on the next one. Peace, love, and blessings. Don't forget to put "got it" in the comments. Okay? See you guys on the next one.